All right, it's learning time. Today's lesson is all about finding sales tax. And I've kicked out the dogs, so they're going to be barking throughout the whole thing because they're mad. So today's lesson, we are finding just sales tax today. Today is finding sales tax. Wednesday, tomorrow, we'll be finding commission. And then Thursday will be tipping. So today, hopefully this shows up. You got a 35%, so your bill, let's say you bought you bought a tool at the hardware store. $35.99. You know, do I have to buy a tool at the hardware store? No. Okay. Bought a hammer. Hammers. The total cost was $35.99. Now, the state you live in, state we live in, I think it's like six something. But the state you live in is a 5% sales tax. So what that means is 5% of this is going to be added to it. And I know what you're saying. Why don't they just take 5% out of what I've already paid? Listen, I've been arguing that for years, but it's not going to happen unless you guys want to make that change. So good luck in 40, 50 years when your generation's in charge. Because my generation's not even in charge yet. Sorry, that was a rant. So $35.99 with a 5% sales tax. So in order to literally do the math, I have to do $35.99 times 5%. But I can't really multiply a percent. It's not going to be $35.99 times 5 because that will give me $179. That is way too much. Kind of gives us a clue on what we are going to pay though. So 5%. Who remembers what was 5%? What's percent to a decimal? Percent to a decimal. Remember, there is an imaginary decimal point here. Okay, so if I were to go to percent to decimal, I go backwards. Okay, and since I have an open hole, I've dug an open hole, makes the shape of a circle. Okay, so technically 5% as a decimal is 0.05. 0.05. 0.5. I know, I did make a mistake. Way to catch on. It is 0.05. One or two of you made this mistake on the quiz, so let's pay attention right now. 0.5 is 50. Okay, it's 50. 0.05 is 5. Always want to think of it in terms of behind the decimal place, the next two numbers always matter. So if it's 0.5, it's 0.50, 0.50. If it's 0.05, now it's 5, 0.05. So 35.99 times 0.05. That will help me calculate my sales tax, which I will do with my handy dandy calculator. So the sales tax alone is 1.7995. Now I know what you're saying, Mr. Nugent. Can we round up? Don't round yet. Don't round until you absolutely have to. Because there's a funny movie called Office Space. Watch it when it's appropriate for you to watch it. Don't watch it now. But they talk about how the guy scams the place he's working for by chopping off these pennies and keeping them for himself. But what he doesn't realize, this actually can add up to a lot real fast. So keep it for now. So 1.7995, that's just our sales tax alone. But that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking $35.99 with a 5% sales tax. I want that included. It's plain and simple. I could take this and add it to that. No problem. That solves the whole solution. But that's 2 steps. What I'm about to teach you is a 1-step solution to the entire thing. So 35.99 times 0.05. That gives me the sales tax. Now, ask yourself this. If I were to do 35.99 times 1, anything times 1 is that number, is anything. So 5 times 1, 5. 100 times 1, 100. 10 times 1, 10. 16 times 1, 16. 35.99 times 1, 35.99. So this will return me the price, and I also want the sales tax. So So this gives me the original price, and this will give me the sales tax. So I'm going to calculate 35.99 times 1.05, because now I will get the price and the sales tax. Okay? So 1.05. 35.99 times 1, because I want the price included, 0.05. And the 5% sales tax. My final price will be 7895. At this point, I can now round. So 5 or above, give it a shove. That goes up. That goes up. And that goes up. So my final sales price, 37.79. Boom. So much I'm paid for that. Now you get to watch as I whoop it up for problem number 2. Okay, so there's this giant part here where you see me erase and rewrite stuff about 7 or 8 times because I couldn't decide if I wanted to do a problem with a discount and then a sales price or just a sales price. So eventually I just end up doing just another sales price. If we had 4 days in the week, maybe I would do a discount first. But yeah, I left this here because I figured it might be funny for you to watch. Okay, we're back for problem 2. Now, for problem 2, $72.75. That's what your cost. That's what your price is. You went shopping. You bought $72.75 worth of face masks to hand out to your neighbors. You're so kind. Look at you. Now, unfortunately, you still have to pay a 6% sales tax on that. So, simply put, $72.75. That's our starting point. Multiplied. Now, if I just wanted to find the sales tax, I would do 0.06. Remember, the first 2 numbers after the decimal place determines what the number is. So this is 0.6, otherwise known as 6. That would give me just the sales tax. Okay, if I asked you for just sales tax, that's what you're going to give me. If I asked you for the final price, you could do the 2-step method if you want to, multiply and then add, or this will give me the price. I'm sorry if you can't read that. Price. And this gives me the tax. Okay? This is the price and this is the tax. So let's just go ahead and calculate. 72.75 multiplied by 1.06. That gives me price and tax. Final cost of $77.115. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go to the store, they will always round up. They're covering themselves, not you. So, 5 or above, give it a shove. We're looking at $77.12. $77.12. A lot of editing to put into this video, ladies and gentlemen, because I did like 4 cuts because I wasn't sure how I wanted to do number 2. Tomorrow will be commission, and then Thursday sales or tipping. I don't know if I'm going to do one about discounting. We'll see. If it were a 4-day week, probably.